Today, let's check out the stack of Spec that I got from Alabama Comic Con. What's going on? 22 Comics. Alright, so I sat there and did a video about the Alabama Comic Con. This is going to be part 2, so let's finish it up. Let's talk about the stack of Spec that I got while I was there. First book up, V for Vendetta, number 6. I picked this up because this is a book that I don't see very much out in the wild, like at all. There's not a lot of hype on it right now, and there's no spec in this book. But again, just the rarity of me seeing it out in the wild, I went ahead and picked it up and grabbed it. Book number 2, Uncanny X-Men 245. This has got a long list of appearances. We've got Chewbacca, Yoda, Jabba the Hutt, Boba Fett, an alien xenomorph, E.T., and Alf. On top of that, this has also got a full frontal nude of Jean Grey in it. That's not normally my kind of book or whatever I grab, but I could see if the X-Men came out, like, this may be a hot book and people may want it. You don't really see anything in the book at all. Book number 3, X-Men 11. This is just an iconic Jim Lee cover from that era, so I picked it up strictly on cover grabs. Next book up, Avengers 49, Legacy number 464. Again, another cover grab. It's a Kane cover. Those were hot there for a while, and they've kind of started cooling off a little bit, so I'll grab this one up to see, if it starts popping off again once we see Kane again. Next book, Avengers 273. This is one of those anniversary books that's got the border all the way around it. A lot of people collect those. On top of that, it having the Black Knight on the cover, I thought it would be a very good cover pickup. Next up, Justice League of America 190. This being a Starro cover, it was really, really dope cover of everybody having face huggers on them and stuff like that. I very well might keep this in the PC, but if I see any more, I'm definitely going to pick this up. I love this cover. I think it's awesome, and there's not enough Starro stuff out there. Last cover pickup, this is X-Men 18. You've seen Kang and his covers heat up. You've seen Doctor Doom and his covers heat up. Okay? Omega Red, that book went crazy just off the rumors that he may be coming. If he ever does, I feel like this cover right here is going to be one that picks up. It's a really dope cover of Omega Red taking on pretty much most of the X-Men. Loved it. Next book, Cage 14. This is going to be the first comic appearance of Rick Mason. We saw Rick Mason in the Black Widow. He is in the MCU. He doesn't have that much of an impact, though, right now. Could he get bigger? Could he not? Who knows? Next book, Amazing Spiderman number 2. This is going to be the second cameo appearance of Cindy Moon, also known as Silk. This is also the first and death appearance of Francine Fry, who later becomes resurrected as Electro. Could we see a female Electro? Possibly. There's already rumors of Cindy Moon, aka Silk, coming to one of the screens, and it's most likely going to be Amazon. That's what all the rumors say anyways right now. So, I'm picking up as many of these Cindy Moons and Silk things as I can find when I find them. Next up, 2 for here, Amazing Spider-Man number 8. This is going to be where Cindy Moon gets her actual first costume. Not the webbing that she was shown when her first appearance, but the actual black, red, and white costume that she has, that she's known for. Next book up, Green Lantern 39. Key Collector notes this as the first full appearance of Larfleeze. CGC, however, notes a different Green Lantern book. Again, we've got the whole whatever going on here. I pick this book up whenever I can find it, and I find it quite often. It's a cool-looking cover of Larfleeze, so why not? Next up, Strange Tales 170. This is the second appearance of Brother Voodoo. Brother Voodoo got super hot off of just some random rumors that he was coming to the MCU, possibly in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. That's all kind of died down now as far as rumors go. However, Brother Voodoo's still a cool character. Avengers 228. This is going to be the third appearance of Monica Rambeau. When Monica Rambeau showed up in WandaVision, all her books took off. So we've seen it with Wolverine and other characters. Don't get me wrong, I don't think Monica Rambeau is of the same caliber of Wolverine. However, when things become scarce, people go after different books. This is the third appearance. It's an easy book to grab. Green Lantern number 20. This is going to be the first cameo appearance of Jessica Cruz. Hot character. and is confirmed to be in the Green Lantern HBO Max series. Definitely pick these up. I find these all the time. I grab them every time that I can. Amazing Spider-Man number 5. This is going to be the second appearance of Cindy Moon as Silk in her original webbed outfit. This is also her first cover appearance as well. Great book. I find this often as well. Avengers 54. Great, awesome book. You get a twofer in this book. You get the first cameo of Ultron. Also, you get the second appearance of Dane Whitman as the Black Knight. Could we see Ultron again? Could we not see Ultron again? I think it's very possible that we could, especially with What If taking off the way that it did. On top of that, Dane Whitman books heat up as well. Definitely a great book to have in the collection. Let me take time out real quick and give you a big thanks for hanging out with me and looking over these comic books that I've had the opportunity to grab up. If you appreciate this video and you appreciate the content that I'm putting out, please hit that like button for me. Let's get back to these books now. Sleepwalker, number 1. This took off for whatever random reason. I think because the Midnight Suns were rumored or something along those lines. It's a book that I don't see often in the wild. Avengers 264. This is the first appearance of the second Yellow Jacket, Rita Damara. Alright, it's rumored that Darren Cross will be back in the next Ant-Man and the Wasp movie. Could they bring the suit back with them? Is it possible there's already another suit in the MCU? I've been finding this book quite often lately. I go ahead and grab them. Amazing Spider-Man number 12. This one was a really interesting book to me. It's the first appearance of Leo Pardin, which is a giant robot that's operated by Spider-Man. It was first seen in a 1970s live-action TV show. So, could they do something in Into the Spider-Verse or something along those lines with this? I think definitely so. I mean, it's a huge callback. Will they? Secret Six, number 1, from DC Comics. This is rumored again to be back in development with HBO Max. Could be a spinoff from the Peacemaker show. Avengers 360. This has got a dope chrome 90s cover on it that's also embossed. This is the first appearance of the Anti-Vision. He's from a different universe than our normal Vision. He comes over and trades bodies with our White Vision at the time. Totally, we've got that set up in the MCU right now. We've got a White Vision that's got his old memories in him. All he's missing is his color being brought back. We could possibly get that with this whole multiverse of madness. I've been grabbing this book up anytime I see it. Amazing Spider-Man number 7. This is the first appearance of Billy Braddock as Spider UK. With the Spider-Verse still being up in the air and we not knowing really what's going on, I pick up any new Spider-Man that I can see just in case. The Mighty Thor 459. This is the first appearance of Eric Masterson as Thor. I feel like if we are going towards Secret Wars, we're going to need some more Thors. We're going to have to build up that Thor core. Why not grab this one? Avengers, The Terminatrix, Objective, number 1. This is the first appearance of Eliath. We saw him in Loki. I feel like that character's already done, though. I don't know that we'll get them back. Maybe, though, because we might relive that whole timeline again. At some point in time, one of Ravonna Renslayer's variants becomes a character known as the Terminatrix. I cannot, for the life of me, find the first appearance of the Terminatrix. I believe this is it, though. I know she shows up. I know she's in there. But I can't find anything anywhere to confirm that this is her first appearance. If you know what her first appearance is, if this is it and you can confirm it, please write it down in the comments. I greatly would appreciate it. Next book up is Standoff, Assault on Pleasant Hill, Omega 1. This is going to be the first appearance of Avril Kincaid as Quasar. James Gunn sent out a tweet, however long ago, of a VHS player that was the name brand Quasar. He's also mentioned that we're going to get the coolest character of all come the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. There's also talk that this is going to be the last movie with our normal Guardians of the Galaxy. Is it possible that we lose Gamora? that we lose Nebula, or we lose another female character, Mantis, and we have to replenish one of those. If we use a female Quasar, then that would work out great. With all the possibilities of getting Quasar, I don't think this is a bad pickup to get. You can find these in dollar bins. Nobody's looking at this book, so when I find them, I'm going to pick them up every time. Green Lantern number 0. This is the origin story of Simon Baz. Origin stories have finally started picking up again. Simon Baz is rumored to be in the Green Lantern HBO Max series. I definitely pick this up every time that I see it because his first appearance is already starting to heat up and origin stories are in now. So I grab as many as I can. I hope you dug today's video. If you liked it, I got a video over here where I'm doing some more spec and whatnot like that. Thank you very much for watching. If you can help me out by hitting the like and hitting the subscribe button, I greatly appreciate it. You can also check me out on a podcast called Comically Comics. And you can also find me on Instagram at 22_comics. Thank y'all again. Y'all have a good one.